I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I'm gonna buy these alts cause they're oversold. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more.
I wasn't even trying to play the intro there, but welcome to the show. It's Moon Boys podcast. I'm here. My name's Theo. I'm joined today by Coke and Rom Reactor. How's it going today, guys?
Good. I mean, considering what's happening with market, I'm quite happy, sitting comfy in the spot. So I did not have any leverage, but yeah, we will speak about that because it really reminded me the COVID crash, and COVID crash was the last bigger type of leverage position that I had that I never done anymore. And Friday was exactly why I haven't done it anymore again. I got liquidated with COVID. I think I have told this story a couple of times, that 2x leverage. And even that got liquidated. I think back in the COVID times, the cross margin was not that popular, or at least I did the single leverage positions. And this time when the atom went 0.01 and all the alts dumped unreasonably low, I think it's a man-made crash. All those cross position leverage positions, it didn't help if you had even 300-400% of the backup margin there. You got wiped out. So how's with you, Rom?
Yeah, I was just looking at my phone.
Your mic's cutting out a little bit.
Not a little bit. It's unusable.
Really?
Yeah, your mic's cutting in and out for some reason now.
So we have a international crew here. So Rom is from I will dox him a bit. He's US, Mr. Theo, Canada, and I'm at the moment in Spain. So welcome from Australia. How's your evening going? It has to be super late for you. So, and even more, how did your Friday went? I assume you're into crypto since you're watching the Moon Boys here.
Yeah, even like the 2Xs got wiped out. That was a crazy flash crash last night, but I guess the market's recovering today. It's been up quite a bit over the last 12 hours or so.
Yeah. And that's, as I mentioned, like it doesn't matter even 2x or not. Some positions went down literally like 99 or like 99.99, like Adam and
check.
I think.
Check.
Perfect.
Oh.
Rom's back.
So you already trained your three times backup if you had like a cross margin. So that's crazy. There nobody was safe. It was a manslaughter. So back to Rom.
Yeah. I was just working, driving to my friend's barbecue, and all of a sudden I look at my phone and I see like Compound, for example, at like $10. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look at Bitcoin, it's at like 108. And then I just thought like some crazy thing happened, like Israel got bombed or something like that. But no, it ended up being just like Chinese whales, specifically dumping DeFi for some reason. Very hard.
Where did you hear that story? I'm pretty sure there was somebody got liquidated or some.
Yeah, it was Chinese whales trying to liquidate US DeFi holders for sure. I mean, this whole attack was Trump posting about China 130%, and then right afterwards, like Friday night, usually all the order books are thin because everybody closes up shop, they go home, they don't have any limit orders open or anything like that until like a certain point, and that's where it really took a hit. And DeFi, it was pretty crazy what happened to DeFi. Actually, it was a little bit concerning because I thought DeFi was this like strong beast that was growing, but in the past year now it's like the other way around. The DeFi is like shrinking, and all the money is going into centralized networks like Hyperliquid, Solana. We could take a look. That was my interest also, is to see like what's the staking concentration in Solana, because is it really decentralized as Ethereum even, or is it really concentrated like Binance, like BNB chain, but yeah, so everything is going into centralization. All the money is going into these layer 2s or layer 1s that are really concentrated in a few people's hands. And what ended up happening today, we just saw how vulnerable, not today, 2 days ago, how vulnerable all of this is, because even though Bitcoin was 110,000, and you could think like, wow, that's a high price for Bitcoin. But you looked at Uniswap, it was like $6,
Yeah, pump those charts up. Let's take a look. Let's go through a couple of coins. Rom, you can share the screen, and let's do case by case, because I think there's like a different stuff going on. You mentioned Chinese whales. Adam hit on Binance the 0.01, so 1 cent from $4. I would say that this has nothing to do with Chinese whales. It's more like Binance engine, whatever it's doing the order books. Something happened there as well, because otherwise Binance wouldn't come out with the announcement that they will refund the people who got hurt, and if this wasn't like justified or whatever. So I think different narratives going on, different. But yeah, and of course Binance coin, the strongest one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of not only Binance, Mantle, a bunch of these tokens are like kind of held way more. But then you look at Uniswap, and it was just like,
let's see Uniswap.
Why?
Oh, so you think that the Chinese whales attacked the Liberty Finance coins like Uniswap, the A compound, stuff like that?
Yeah,
but the exchanges were DDoSed as well. So even Glassnode was DDoS, so no one could see liquidation.
Also on Solana, they hit very hard to look at.
Solana totally shut down. The validators weren't even processing transactions unless
really.
Yeah. Well, you liked my my repost, so I'm sure you saw that here.
Yeah, I saw the stuff going on with Solana. Does anybody have like technical insight what TDR what happened?
It just went like boom, recovered. I don't know how they did it. I would think they just pulled liquidity last minute off exchanges, and then the Oracle started printing those prices on DeFi, and that triggered this crazy like liquidation events and all this stuff. And it just tumbled, like, because on Friday, like I just said, there was no institutions buying any of this up. And it just went into DeFi to handle it, and whoever was selling knew what they were doing because they triggered everything to liquidate. And this stuff happened. It's crazy. I don't think did anybody here try trading? Did anybody here try trading on MetaMask at that time?
I actually, it was funny enough. It was just as I got home from work, I arrived, I had a shower, got ready. I was like, shit, I'm free this afternoon. I'm going to do a bit of leverage trading. So I literally loaded the account on, put a long on because it was looking good. And it was like within 5 minutes, I was like, wait, hang on. We've dropped fucking like nearly 20 grand.
So you caught the Pico bottom?
Hey, no, I didn't. No, I went long. I not Pico top, not Pico top. It was looking like it was going to go up, but then just last minute, it just reverted, and I didn't have my stops in place because it was just too quick. And it'll. I mean, you know me, I don't play with very big leverage at all, so it's like it's neither here nor there to me.
It didn't matter.
But yeah, I mean, the people, the timeline is just crazy. People that have been like, well, whether it's real or not, I don't know. That's like for you to judge. But people that like claiming that they like 6 years of DCAs lost in one night. It's like Jesus. In a matter of 15 minutes, it all happened. So it's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
We have nothing here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. Just some guys on the internet.
And Matt's retarded.
Yeah.
All the longs got wiped out here on the liquidation heat map. So the next heavy area is up here above 125.
Yeah.
Is anyone long at the moment with me?
No, I wasn't long when it dumped. I'm not long now. I'm in spot. I'm bonding my stuff, so it's basically like staking. Yeah. So that was kind of upsides, a little bit higher APY, people trading. And yeah, but I'm saying it's a crime season. There's definitely some it wasn't like people pulled the quick. There's something
been saying it's crime season for months, for a year pretty much. Since Trump got in, it's been a crime season. It's, it's just escalating now.
I'm looking at DeFi Llama right now, and you can see that the biggest pools were like on Ethereum, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, like a little bit. Bitcoin, let's see. Also kind of like a little bit. Tron didn't even get hit, which is weird. Base, let's see, look at base. Base got hit. Arbitrum got somewhat hit. Okay, Arbitrum got survived. Pretty good, actually. Arbitrum. Hyperliquid. Oh, okay. Hyperliquid has been taking hits for a while now. I don't know if you guys are holding hype. Oh, Sui, wow.
I sold all my hype yesterday.
That's a big hit.
Yeah. Have we already covered Atom? I can't believe Atom died. Oh, yeah. Someone needs to check on Mosquito.
I mentioned that the price went 1 cent, so that's crazy again. But it's when you looked at the on-chain data from Osmosis or for THORChain or like anything that's real DeFi, the price held up really nicely, about 2.5, something like that, 2 to 2.5, depending on the depth of the bull on the protocol. But yeah, when it came to Binance, obviously something happened.
Yeah, Binance was hit. Yeah, Binance was hit.
Yeah.
It looks like Adam went down.
That's actually makes me excited. So I don't know if you saw today. I just recently, a couple hours back, posted on my X that Rujira will end the crime season because Rujira is going to build the DEX there, but it's so clunky and not good at the moment. But they're working on the Oracle system there. So the idea of the Rujira price oracles is that the nodes will pull 7 different places the price data, and they will take the average. So they take the highest price and the lowest price away. So there is not going to be those crazy 1 cent dumps, and it's going to be fair. No, you cannot commit any crime on top of Rujira. And also having the combination of AMMs and the order book. So the AMM will always be a stopper for the price action. So little block there for my beloved Rujira.
Yeah, well, we all know it from Kujira, and did it even reclaim its Kujira? Let's look at the Kujira token.
What about Kujira?
Leave it to Ron.
I remember it was like 20 cents or something. What is Rujira now?
They migrated on top of THORChain with Rujira, so it's you had to migrate your tokens.
Yeah. So what's the price of Rujira now?
Rujira or Gujira?
69 cents, giggity.
69. I'm actually on the 69x long.
So it's somewhat recovering, but it's still down like crazy.
No, it's not full chart, by the way.
69x long.
Well, yeah, this team kind of fumbled a lot. When I see stuff like that teams do, with Kujira kind of scared me. I just got out of it right away. I wouldn't even trust whatever they're doing at this point. They nonchalantly lost so much money. It's crazy.
Wait, which one? Are you talking about the Gujira on top of Osmos 2 years ago, or are you speaking about Rujira?
It's the same thing. I mean, RUNE chain is on top of Cosmos. But the whole point is
it's built with Cosmos.
It's not it's built with the SDK. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
Well, right. So it's the same thing. So every time Cosmos updates, their SDK updates.
Cosmos.
You don't actually. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. You don't have to update your SDK all the time because you don't have to be IBC compatible. You can just take the SDK and fork it and go your own way as well. You don't have. If you want to be in the ecosystem, have all the IBC routes, then I think at some degree, some components you have to go with the Cosmos SDK and be up to date. But
you get the key SDK parts you have to update, or otherwise there'll be vulnerabilities that you'll just have, and eventually they might get hit. It could be key bridges that's run on the SDK, because Cosmos is a pretty crazy layer. It does a lot. It's an interop layer. It's used by a lot of companies, Axel or RUNE. I know a couple more, but So
it depends how you set up your Cosmos chain. So you can be there and connected with everything on Cosmos, but you can be Binance as well. Binance chain. So Binance chain is built with Cosmos SDK as well. But they don't have IBC everywhere.
It's Ethereum, no? Is that Binance chain? Binance is not Ethereum?
No, it's built with Cosmos SDK.
Wow. I thought BNB token was pure a copy of Ethereum.
I thought it was a copy of
See,
ETH.
you learn every day something. No, it's
yeah,
not.
no, it's. Let me fact check that.
Yeah, I know that.
There's
that's
BNB chain and then BSC
yeah,
chain.
Exactly,
BSC is on Ethereum. I don't think nobody uses the Cosmos one.
That Cosmos wick down to almost zero. Was that on everywhere or just on one exchange? Or
I think
I have the low of Atom here is 2.8, right?
Yeah, the wick down to like 1 cent, and people picked that up and made like 2,000x.
Even XRP went to 80 cents. Damn, XRP army.
That's what they call I saw they call them a coffee orders, where they have like $5 set in this, like, pennies in case it ever wicks.
Distinct bids.
Yeah, but it was just a week, and like maybe somebody got like filled with $1. It's not like any big. It's not like there was billions of dollars or millions of dollars filled with 1 cent. So,
I mean, even if I think I'm going to put in some wick orders just in case if there's ever another big wick down on anything.
It's called stink beats.
Yeah, I call like $5 coffee calls or something. You put $5 there on a limit order, and if it ever fills, you're a happy guy.
Yeah, Coke. If you find me the Cosmos thing with Binance, I can't really find it. I see the BNB is built on Ethereum Smart Chain, but maybe.
Look, Cosmos Beacon Chain.
Is that you're saying like their servers are powered by, like, the Binance.com is powered by Cosmos? You're saying on their SDK?
I know that the iteration of Cosmos chain, this Beacon Chain was built with Binance Beacon Chain was built with
Cosmos powers a lot of stuff at least on the.
They're like the Wikipedia for the building.
I always loved Cosmos. I think it's still like,
that's pretty cool.
Is there anything fundamentally wrong with it? I don't think so. No,
there is not.
The coin's just not used for
ecosystem.
anything. Yeah. The coin has no use case. It's just like a glorified sort of token that does nothing. Speculation.
Yeah, I always love that theory of the discussion about Web3 and what it's really needed for. Like, does this thing really need a token, or is it just kind of like nice to have it, cool to have a token? I've been fascinated by that topic always.
Like on Solana with their Google Maps with a crypto token.
Yeah, like, do you need why do you need an immutable
We got
ledger?
Google Maps, bro.
Oh wow! So they migrated to staking cross chain with Cosmos.
And Axeler, for example, is built with Cosmos SDK as well.
Yeah, Axeler. Yeah. That's what Charlie is using. But for some reason, they don't have all the other chains. Like, to get to Solana, I'm gonna have to use the base to Solana bridge, not Axeler.
So that's the part when you use Cosmos SDK, you don't have to be compatible with all the other chains. You don't have to upkeep with all the upgrades. You can go and develop on your own will as well. It's just a framework SDK. I mean, just use it.
Right. Yeah.
It's a toolkit at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool toolkit. Yeah. It's very complex though. Like, Axeler is probably the best one so far that I've seen, because they're keeping it clean. But the rest is just very, like, if you look at Cosmos, you have all these chains, and then transferring, it gets way more complicated than just having it on Solana. So this is the problem.
I really enjoyed the thesis behind the Cosmos. Like, every chain can have like faster blocks, slower blocks, block size. You could like customize your own environment for your specific app. Like, let's say DYDX, they had their own needs, really fast blockchain. But what happened is that the liquidity was totally fragmented, and it never like, there is no place where you can unify all this liquidity. So each app was like kind of fighting for liquidity and users. But I mean, it happens from ETH as well. But at least if you're a DeFi app, you can always like use Aave or Compound. But with Cosmos IBC, it's not as easy. So I think it's like the tech is cool. Maybe big corporations, some do use and some more will use. But as an ecosystem, it failed at least at the moment. And people
it's definitely getting hit. And even though all the sites look awesome, like Secret, I thought was going to pump because of Zcash, but nope. No pump.
But it got dumped hard.
Yeah. And XMR too. I don't know, is that pumping with Zcash or is just Zcash?
So, by the way, do you have any clue why Zcash is like outperforming so crazy? I think
according to Ivan, they actually figure out a way to encrypt your Solana holdings and like other things.
Say again, decrypt? No,
encrypt.
Oh. Okay, makes sense then.
It was encrypted vault or something like that, wasn't it, that they're doing? But I don't know. If you look at the price action of what it was like, it's just fully wrecked, isn't it? I think even Kobe made a post saying that like it's the end of the cycle when Zcash starts pumping. I mean, I guess we've got that to look forward to as well.
Yeah. Hey. It got just
Bye, guys.
Not that much.
Welcome, Justin.
Yo, Justin.
Party. Now it's a party. Where's the tequila?
Let's fucking go.
That's right. Yeah, that's so cool.
Wrecktober party. Who got the more wrecked?
Who got most right?
Justin, so how did your like cross? You were like shorting stuff against Bitcoin and stuff. You had like this type of how did they go?
I had about $12,000 of shorts. I had the shorts open about 3 hours before the flash crash, and then I'd gone long.
And then you'd gone long.
Flip-flopped.
No.
Wait, so did you
right before or not? Did you get Matthew? Like, I got liquidated on Friday. Just as soon as I sat down, put money in, put long, right back down.
I lost about $2,500 on the flash crash.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, you flipped long just before the dump?
Yeah, I was on the same day. I was fully short as well. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it was just unpredictable at the end of the day. Everything looked like it was about to send anyway, and it was
predictable. No, I disagree. It was predictable because there was too much leverage on
in the overall schemes. Yeah. So
but
at the exact moment that it happened, it looked like it was a bullish setup. Like, that's all I'm getting at.
I saw that the 3-day Bitcoin had printed some bearish divergences. I saw that the stablecoin 8-hour was about to go up. It was predictable. You predicted 110k Bitcoin, so.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, it was predictable, but like I said, like this moment that it happened, the split moment that it happened, it looks like it was a long setup, man.
Maybe with your pattern, maybe with your crown, maybe with your indicators, and maybe some pattern that I don't know about. But I was seeing, if I was paying more attention, and then also Gerhard had a video said crash imminent. The day before the flash crash. That's a fact. And his thesis was there's just too much leverage.
I remember getting Gerhard's crash video like 25 minutes after the crash, something like that. Did that make sense?
That makes sense. I mean, you wake up later than us guys, and then you have work.
I might have missed a video there, but yeah, I was feeling so euphoric right before the crash, and I was looking at my stock portfolio, and I'm like at all-time high, and I'm like, damn, I should risk off here. I should sell some covered calls or something. And then I was on a new platform and I just didn't take it. And then all of a sudden the crash. I'm like, classic.
It's that intuition, you know, like you gotta, like I've heard already 2 or 3 stories just on here and a couple other friends that you have that feeling and you're like, you know, it's like that little, but it's the intuition. You gotta listen to
good.
It's too good to be true, right?
Yeah, that's how I was feeling.
It's like when the Trump coin was mooning like crazy. Seconds before it dumped, I'm like looking at him like this is unreal. Like I gotta take something off the table, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know.
Was that when it was first launched?
Yeah,
and that's how I actually feel about Zcash.
It's not real.
I mean, Zcash is amazing. Even Maya uses it as one of the routes to the privacy.
But the price
clearly,
action.
it's really.
What about this price?
Clearly,
action?
it's really good tech-wise, but oh boy, it's like too much too fast. From 49 to 280, like
it's being shorted. It's a massive short squeeze, and then people enter more shorts, and then they get squeezed. It's market makers and it's leverage. In my opinion, I know Gerhard's got a video about Zcash, and he says the open interest is massively high, and this pump can't continue, in Gerhard's opinion, and to do with how much leverage.
It's kind of testing its previous all-time high for now.
I mean, at this stage, at this stage, I'm all the leverage has been flushed out. So I mean, there's literally, unless there's spot sellers at the moment. It's time
there was
to run
that thing where XMR got hacked. We covered it on the podcast.
Who's
XMR got
buying
hacked,
Zcash?
that's just bullish. People, XMR got hacked by this interesting consortium of.
They got 51% attacked, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like not hacked. It got properly 51%ed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they rearranged even a couple of blocks.
But I don't think they did much damage. I think Ivan covered it, and he said that they didn't really do much, and it was just very expensive to do it anyway. I think it was just a way to like prove that it could be done, or like as a show of strength or something like that. I think that was more the intention behind it.
Imagine if BNB got 51%ed, like Solana would go straight to 300.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know what BNB and Solana have got to do with each other, so I don't really know like how.
Both centralized shitcoins. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're both proof of stake, so it doesn't work in a way. It works for the Monero and Bitcoin alike.
You need to have the tokens.
Yeah.
It's very expensive to do a 51% attack on.
I mean.
So
but yeah, you don't want to attack yourself as well.
I would say it can easily go to $563. I would argue.
What was that? Zcash.
Zcash, if it
my main gripe with these things, Ron. Sorry, but my main gripe with these things is whenever you hear everyone going Zcash, you're not early. You're buying a top, and you either, if you want to get a position, you sort of wait for it to cool down a bit and everyone to sort of stop speaking about it, or the leverage flush or whatever, because everyone's just trying to get you to pile on after they've longed or bought or whatever. So, I mean, I would always just be careful. When everyone's talking about something, always be wary. I mean, whether you like the project or not, just be wary about it.
Yeah, it does look like it could be ranging. And then that's what's called an oscillator. And at that point, it would probably reverse. But the cool thing is here, if you take a long position and it breaks this resistance, it can easily go here.
Guys, I have a question for you. Imagine hypothetically.
Mantle kind of did that for a long time right here. I have an example. Sorry to cut you off, Wizard, but Mantle, I just want to show this really quickly. Mantle ranged here for a long time. And then once it did break this resistance, it did a nice, and even held it as support on the last dump, which is pretty cool to see.
This is the whole point. Like, Zcash has broken a thing and a resistance, and now it's just maybe to do with the fact that the price has been going down so long.
So look how this is from 2021. It's been consolidating in this range. So at this point, you either have holders, like long-term holders, or like people who bought here. I don't know what you have in Zcash. It's a pretty interesting chart. But yeah, this is cool.
Is that the longest chart?
This is just on Binance. I think it could even go longer. 2017.
Yeah, I think there is a longer one because that's like this from a price.
My main thing with the privacy coins is that I don't get why you have to hold them. If you want to make a private transaction, you just hop in, you do a switcheroo, a couple of transactions with your private coin, and then you get your destination with your coins. You don't have to hold them to be private. I mean, if you set up your Bitcoin wallet in a way so nobody can track, you go into your Bitcoin first with private.
So that's where Zcash is revolutionizing it. So you get your own private vault. So you store everything on Zcash, and then nobody will know what you have. Like,
interesting. Was this just recent?
And all you do is Zcash.
So did this just happen recently before the pump, or it has always been that way?
I think it's just this is why it's happening, because it just happened.
So what you were just saying now about each transaction being private, that's what PulseChain are doing now with their railgun integration that they're doing. So basically, any transaction want to make, not yet, not now, but eventually there'll be the transactions will be able to be private.
Bitfinex. I think Bitfinex has the longest now. Or
how is the PulseChain doing? How's the Richie Rich doing?
Richie. He's doing a few posts. I mean, hey, on this crash, if everyone would have been happy holding PulseChain, we dropped what, like 8%, something like that. Not listed on any centralized exchanges, so we can't get dumped by the market makers. Richard hasn't sold any coins to VCs, so it's just the community holding. So other than a few paper-handed community members.
My bad, Matt. I wanted to ask you this. It's a good thing you're on here, and it's a good thing we switched the topic to PulseChain. Ivan said that recently Richard moved a bunch of the tokens.
OA funds, yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
he moved them into Tornado Cash.
Yeah. So isn't that sketch as fuck?
Well, if you go back to last time it happened,
why is it in Tornado Cash?
Well, that's the thing. It gets obfuscated, and then so it can't be traced.
North Korea take it?
Well, we don't know. But last time sacrifice funds moved, they went into Tornado Cash, and then a couple of months later we had a massive pump, and I think that was around when I started talking about it on the show around November last year.
It's crazy.
So if I mean, I'm not saying obviously past performance doesn't the past doesn't mean that the future's going to happen, all that shit.
Was it the same amount though? Because I think he moved a large amount this time around.
Well, I mean, it's like Ivan says, a lot of the community like to think it's their money. It's not. It's Richard's money. It's the chain's money. Whatever. It's the funds to for the chain to sort of support itself.
Why doesn't he just airdrop it to everyone?
Okay, well, it just run. Okay, so you airdrop to everyone. Then what's everyone going to do? They're going to sell, aren't they? What's the point in airdropping everyone?
It'll promote. They might sell it.
That's not the point. Have you not seen the world's greatest airdrop? Have you not seen the world's biggest airdrop?
No, that was just the worst. That was the world's biggest clone. Now they're like it's not like it was an airdrop. It was just a clone. And
well, you got the free copy.
Nothing was bridging those things.
Yeah. But what if
that would have been nice?
There is a bridge, but what if the actual value part hasn't happened yet? What if the whole point of that airdrop was so everyone knows their coins, everyone dumps them when they're worthless, and then he adds value, and then as they start incentivizing pools, well, I mean, Richard is much cleverer than all of us. I'll tell you that much. And he's already got LP pools on both the ETH side and on the PulseChain side, and there's things happening to collateralize bolts on PulseChain.
That's different. That's
stuff happening.
That makes sense, but the airdrop makes zero sense.
The thing is that
he had to do it so the companies would have went on PulseChain. If, for example, if it was you said you were airdropping to your users Uniswap that they hold on Ethereum, and they get it on PulseChain. They're like, okay, I have this, but then nobody's buying it at all because there's no Uniswap never said that, hey, we're gonna bridge our tokens to PulseChain. It has to be clear and concise when you're dealing with community. But that was just trying to shield the world's biggest airdrop at a pump, probably at a time when he was just trying to pump things, that's cool. But my concern was not the fact that he's saying this fund is for the community, but then he put it into Tornado Cash, so it can't be traced. You don't know where it's going. It could go on an exchange, and he could just dump everything, and then it's the community is going to be suckers, I guess. Is that what you would call yourself?
Suckers, I guess so. Yeah. I'll call myself a sucker. Yeah.
But I would be concerned. If I was holding that token, I get concerned for every little thing. I bought Aether token,
I mean, but and if I was a day one sacrificer, if I was a day one sacrificer.
What about any of you guys? I know Theo is watching the NFT market. I mean, there's some great stuff on sale now. I mean, trying to look at the bright side of this liquidation.
Yeah, Bodogos didn't even.
Do you have any examples?
Yeah, Web3. There's a very not very well known yet, but very alpha Web3 Playboys on Abstract. They're like $100 now. And I could see those easily going to at least minimum like 0.25 ETH or 0.5 ETH. Not financial advice. Obviously buying NFTs, but they're all done by hand. The artist is this guy's Slavi who's very, very famous NFT artist. And yeah, I mean,
I like the look of it. I mean, my immediate argument is that I'm here to invest. I'm not here to collect Pokemon cards. But obviously, I do like the aesthetics.
Yeah, I mean, the aesthetics are fun, and also you can swap traits. They both have male, female. You can swap them back and forth, which is awesome.
And I like the community building. Like if I suddenly get like. That's cool. I suddenly get more recognized on social media because
and the community is very nice on Discord.
Is this related to Abstract?
Yeah, they're on Abstract.
Is Abstract a lot of people airdrop farming on Abstract at the moment?
Yeah, they're still farming the Abstract ecosystem XP.
Oh, wow. What's the elevator pitch for Abstract?
It's consumer first blockchain. So it's super easy to onboard. There's games and it's fun.
You just log in with Google.
And there's zero gas because it's a layer 2 on Ethereum, and they abstracted it where they sponsor the gas. So you're not paying gas, and you're just having fun. There's people live. We could live stream on there, I bet, and get tons of XP points.
Oh, they have a live stream feature, don't they? Yeah,
we should do that.
Yeah, I keep applying for. Let's check status. Application pending.
We should all apply.
I'll talk to a couple of people I know. Maybe so they could watch the live stream and then get it approved to live stream on there would be amazing.
So what's the summary of Rom and Matt's debate on PulseChain? What was Matt saying and what was Rom saying, and then how did
I'm just saying I would just be cautious because like the last thing I was gonna say was I had a project I invested into was a phone, and they were like a sister company of another project, Aether, and Aether was the big one that's like the almost I think $1 billion. I'm not sure what the market cap is. I could look at it really quickly, but the concept was a phone completely was just slowly rugging people, including me, by and it was supposedly the same founder. He's kind of like never really disclosed himself, and they disappeared. Aether is still going though. That project is still ongoing, has a huge market cap. And like when I saw that their tokens are going to be unlocked, their team tokens and a big chunk of it, that already got me worried. I kind of sold the NFT, which is another cool touch up with the Abstract. I didn't think NFTs are liquid, but they are. And you do get into NFTs, they don't sell immediately, but within like 6 hours they could sell, depending on if your prediction of the price.
Talking of NFTs, can I jump in? It's Moonboy's strategy. Not Moonboy's strategy.
Before you jump in, before just be cautious. So see, I didn't sell or anything, and they unlocked their tokens yesterday, and including with the dump, like it went from 5.8 cents to so that's a good like 20%. Just because I didn't sell and the team is a little sketchy, and I wanted to test them to see if they were going to dump or not, and they did dump. So
which one is this?
Could you see the wallet? Could you see the transactions? Did you get?
I gotta look in more into. Yeah, I gotta go detective. But yeah, so these things in crypto happen all the time. When I don't know how Richard moves or how his market makers move, but when they do something,
Rich is rich. So that's why Rich has got the money.
So Rom,
longer. He's got the money.
1.9 billion.
So yeah, Rom. Had I been a sacrificer in 2021, I'd say I'll allow the I don't know.
Can you call me?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But if I had fallen for it in 21, because in 21 I thought it was a scammer completely. From what I saw, then I would agree with you completely. Sentiment would agree with you, but having watched it drop basically 99%, and since then I decided to look into it, like actually look into it, when there was like real pain in the streets. They were like literally at all-time low, that people were giving up. And I know that when people are giving up on something, when Normally, when there's people selling at a loss, normally you're marking a low, and I like to be contrarian, so I just went down and had a look at it. Often, yeah, not always.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it could also be catching the fallen knife, can't it? But
can be.
Basically, I had a look. I jumped in, and everyone's calling PulseChain a scam, Richard a scammer, and saying PulseChain is dead. Yeah. So I went. I had a look. I saw the community that's vibrant and massive, and everyone is they're fucking awesome people. There's not like you got some noobs that know nothing about Web3 and all this. These are cypherpunks. These are people that are like Bitcoin OGs, Ethereum OGs. Like they all there like for this one vision, that they share, that Richard shares of decentralization, and like they don't like all the VCs and centralized admin keys, all the things that he preaches. But when I had a look at it, everyone's telling me it's dead. So when I had a look, I see this community that's just nuts, and the price charts on obviously it's down. But when I bought, it was starting to curl up. Moneyline flipped. It did quite a few X's. I'm happy with what I got. I've still up like 10x on my PDI and like 4 or 5x on my BWBTC. All in all, what I put in there was my Solana bags that I sold like around 200, 180, 200, something like that. And had I still had that in Solana, I mean, I'd be down. And I'm not. I've multiplied since I've been over there. And yeah, it did a massive run up. It's come back down, hit new all-time lows. But then since we're putting in higher lows, and for a project that's supposedly dead, then I think that's pretty good. So my bet is that it's not dead.
Yeah, and I'm seeing over here like PulseX is their biggest DEX. It's a little weird that they have a My Pinata cloud link. Like I don't know.
Also, can you
what is this
Theo,
about?
I'm gonna send you a link.
Red
No,
flag.
that's because no. It's because Richard the way Richard likes to do things is he says that the software, if you run it on your own computer, you download the software,
Green
run on
flag.
your computer. No one can stop you. So basically, he encourages you to download the launcher and run it on your computer. If you don't want to, and you want to do it the normal way, then you click the URL and it takes you through the actual just like the normal website way. It's just he encourages you to run it
live on IPFS.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. DeFi, it's a bit 2024. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about perps now. It's all about Chinese perps dexes.
This is very is very, very traditional DeFi. I mean, the way it looks like it. I mean, it's good that I see that there's USDC and not really much coins, or at least.
So another thing that I want you to look at. Hey, Peter Parker Bush to 911, the real ticker PulseChain. So where is it? So if you look at the price chart and you look at the full chart for different chains and you compare, I'm just trying to look at the post now, and I'll send it to you in the group here, and you can show it.
So which one of these would I like?
One second, Rob. 1 second. If you look at the price chart and you compare the PulseChain chart to all the other chains, if you compare it to Cardano, it's basically identical or pretty much identical to the initial first few years of Cardano as well. Let me just find that post. What were you saying, Rob?
So I have the DeFi Llama from 2023 on. Well, sorry, this is PulseX. Let me go back to just PulseChain.
We're supposed to be looking for WPLS, right?
Yeah.
So
on DeFi Llama, it should just be there.
They only been tracking that since May 2023. I don't know how old PulseChain is.
21.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, since
it's its first cycle. PulseChain, we're going currently in its first cycle, which is another bullish thing. Normally, first cycle coins make their good pump.
Yeah, it was nice here actually. Not bad. In December 2024, it looks like things were pumping in PulseChain.
In September 24 is when I got in.
Oh wow. Okay. Did you get in here or like
September?
Or right
September.
Here?
No, 1st of September.
Not bad. Okay, so you're like even right now. It's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, but the thing is that when we hit new all-time lows, I knew it like full well that we we're entering a time where I was thinking that altcoins would start to pick up momentum. Not necessarily saying that we're going to have like full-blown alt season where everything just starts going up. I think we even said that these things take a while, and it was time to start thinking about it.
Oh my god, this is very fun.
And then,
there's the next
and then basically, yeah. So I didn't buy after my initial buys, and then when we went to the new all-time lows, I started DCAing more. So I'm actually I'm a bit better than break even on PulseChain at the moment.
Nice. Yeah, but yeah, currently, so there's only one top DEX on PulseChain, which is called PulseX. It's holding about 200 million in liquidity, which is nice to see. So at least you, on DeFi wise, you'll be able to use this DEX and kind of get out of your positions. But yeah, other than that, like you don't have to be holding Pulse. I guess you could.
No, but Rom, I would. You being a technical guy and you know all this coding and shit. You need to look into PulseChain a bit more. You would seriously find things that would interest you. I mean, you don't have to buy. I'm not saying buy it. I'm saying as like if you like you're curious about all that sort of stuff. You got to look into it, man.
Let's see.
I think one of the best things about
to launch Charlie on PulseChain, it could be nice to do that and have
it's dick with butt.
Dick with butt. We got to get the dick butt chant on, Theo. Support the dick with butt army.
That's what Theo was going to say. He says one of the best things on PulseChain.
Did you guys check out any of those strategy coins that were doing really well?
I was going to say, I think one of the best things about PulseChain is similar to what I said last week about THORChain is the community, right? So if we did, for example, like a strictly PulseChain channel or a strictly PulseChain show, we would have tons of engagement because there is a huge community there. And that's similar to the success that Coke is having with THORChain. Whenever he posts about THORChain, he gets tons of retweets and tons of engagement because there's a big community there. So that's one of the best things about it.
I would say there's not so big when you compare to the like ADAs or XRPs, but really dedicated. And the thing with the THORChain is that a lot of people are there for this ethos of decentralized the routes, the trades, the change. Like XRP just now, thanks to THORChain, got the decentralized rails to swap from BTC to XRP, like in real decentralized manner. So there is a lot of people who just are like hardcore into Bitcoin, into the freedom, and also into the DeFi side of the decentralization. Like that's the big reason why THORChain gets a lot of like so to speak bad publicity as well, or just bad people are like really how do I say, like really
fundamentalist.
When North Korea uses it, they're like, oh my god, you're doing crime, you're obfuscating stuff, and like, no, we are just delivering what we're promised to do, like these real decentralized and permissionless. Yes, some bad actors will use them as well, but how many North Korean leaders are there compared to the like all the Venezuelan people, all the people who are stuck or restricted by their bad government as well? Like there's like it's like bigger good for the entire world than it's like a little bit those shady funds that go through, and that's the
maybe just don't get hacked. Maybe just don't let someone hack.
Yeah, exactly. THORChain is not responsible of your OPSEC and security as well. Like that's crazy thing as well. Like people like the Bybit, the way that the Bybit got hacked. They got hacked by like social engineering and all the bad stuff that happened. Why now out of the blue THORChain is into blame to like we have to stop, we have to seize the funds, and that's crazy. And also some funds went through Coinbase as well. The base can literally.
That's a fact. Can I just bull post THORChain for a second? Volume 24 69 million. And then it says bond pool APY 27%. Is that of the last 30 days? Is that real? Am I reading that right? 27%.
That sounds bullish.
Yeah. At the moment,
the current price of 90 cents.
So we have been trying different fee structures, different fee rates from 1 basis point to up to 25 per swap. So. It seems like the sweet spot is anything between 10 and 15 basis points. For the last year, we ran on 5, so clearly just not not charging enough money for the decentralization that we have to offer. And yeah, lately,
Good kind.
huh? Yeah, we're kind people.
Good kind.
Yeah, and actually we ran on 1 basis point for a week as well. So basically everything was free. Like you make a $1 million swap.
As a test.
1K goes to the node operators and bond providers. Like that's crazy.
Like as a test, to see how much volume it would attract, like as a test.
Yeah, just to test, to see what's going on. Yeah, exactly.
So which alts are showing strength? Like haven't given the opportunity for
But if you run like $1 million transaction on Ethereum, wouldn't it just cost like $10?
I mean, if you want to go from coin to coin, then there's a fee for the pool. So it's not just a gas fee that the THORChain is charging. It's the swap as well, going from Bitcoin to ETH. It's not about the gas. The gas fee from BTC and ETH side is $2, but the pool swap, somebody, you understand?
Nice.
It's a bit like going to the bank.
The pool swap fee was 1 basis point for a while.
Oh my god, I bull posted COAI.
Yeah, I could do that to Charlie too, but I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it yet. I don't want to like charge a fee for it.
Because when you swap on top of THORChain, the gas fees we charge are as a minimum. We don't want to make any money. You going from Bitcoin to THORChain and THORChain to ETH, for example. So that we will keep as low as possible, just so it works.
Do you guys know, is Hedera related to PulseChain?
No, Hedera is the old US like BC coin. HBAR, you mean, yeah?
Yeah. So it's nothing to do with Richard, right?
No.
You were bull posting ChainOpera AI. Did you?
I'm pulling up the tweet now. And
yeah, where's the receipts? Yeah,
I'm gonna pull up the receipt. Good use of a Gen Z phrase. Okay, let's go.
Yo, guys, my bad. I have to run to work though. But it was awesome catching up with everyone.
Yeah, great to see you.
Good thing to hear.
Keep the energy going. I'll watch the rest of this video probably when my drive to work.
Awesome.
It's the classic trauma bonding. Like as soon as something bad happens, like boys come back.
Yeah, I was like, we gotta.
If everybody's doing good, everybody's in their la la land.
That's the bottom signal.
Bottom is in. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
Peace, man.
I've got the receipt. I'm gonna send it. It's on its way.
Send that.
It's already sent, mate. Look at the chart.
Where did he send it?
On the 7th of
In the
October.
chat,
I told you to send it.
I'm like way down here.
Turn notifications on. The 7th of October.
No. You search.
Okay, I see it now.
Or what?
Let me switch to this.
Let's draw a little red circle on the chart, guys.
Okay, I got this under
control. It was my BNB season pick.
There we go.
For you guys, just for you guys.
Do you pronounce it Cole? No, it's COAI. Enters the ring.
Can we just see the chart? I'll do a screenshot of the chart. No worry.
What's that about?
I bull posted this thing. It was we looked at the weekly on Bubbles, and there was one coin that was up 3,000%, and I bull posted it.
CoinGecko. Here we go. Yeah, what is this all about? It's on Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah, that was my BNB season pick. Yeah,
that's nutty.
When?
On the 7th of October on Twitter.
2nd of October.
Yeah, it was getting posted by Binance. It was getting posted by several influencers. I could see which influencers were posting. It's done good
since then. So
you might want to turn notifications on Uncle Harry's X profile, guys. I'm like a broken clock. I'm
going to be raining down as well soon.
Theo, I found that chart that I wanted to show earlier. If you want to just click on that, just a second.
Up 265% since I tried to tell you guys about it. Damn.
Oh, I'm clicking on stuff. Okay, Matt has something.
Some coins are pumping hard. For example, SNX Synthetix is up today 56%.
Wow.
So full recovery, even higher now than it was before the dump. That's crazy. It's an OG coin as well.
Just makes me think of a good meme to launch. We called Recovery.
Beyond recovery.
Yeah, pump on. Let's go.
Okay, Matt sent this one. The PulseChain chart looks similar to the ADA chart. ADA from around this point went on to do a 78x, roughly 2 months from that. Now started this climb.
Or go to the original.
Open interest on Synthetix.
That looks such a fugazi. What the hell is that, Matthew?
It's literally, well,
you've been drinking again.
I've been drinking again. No, it's just basically it's just the representation of like people that, I mean, we don't know what's going on. Okay, so the price is dropping. People are saying that they're not selling. The price is dropping, whatever. So people have different theories, but I mean the price action itself for the first year of launch. I mean, okay, you know, a certain amount of people are in. You've got to get into a project early if you want to make the big gains normally. So if you're in a project that's super early, and like my main thesis about PulseChain is basically it's not dead. So if you're just doing a small bet that's saying, okay, it's not dead, and then you have a look at that chart, you at least can see what a similar chain that last cycle people also said it was dead, also said it was a scam, also said it would never amount to anything. I mean, we can argue all day about whether Cardano is doing anything at the moment, if it's used or not, whatever, but the price is multiples higher than it was last cycle. So if you have a look at that chart actually corresponds pretty well to shit, what's it called?
Your one.
No, I understand.
When you add users to a network, the price is what's the fucking, anyway, it doesn't matter. Basically,
I understand totally what you're saying, because it's same for me with the THORChain. Like, it's not dead. It's developing. Although the price is getting hammered, and it's funny.
Exactly.
We're just trying to develop an opportunity, like, public good as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. When there's a good community, that's everything, you know.
I mean, the most important thing is obviously you don't want to be like trapped in a big position that then you feel really bad if it starts to go against you and everything. So that's why, I mean, always keep it a small portion. We always say Bitcoin is king. Like, you don't want to stray too far away from the king with most of your like savings per se. But with a small percent that you're looking for growth, at the end of the day, we're looking for growth in crypto. So like, if you don't take risks, you don't make gains. So if you get a small percentage, because I mean, this is a very risky project. Normally, high risk means high reward. I mean, lower the risk, normally there's lower potential reward on the table. And for a very small portion of your portfolio, I mean, PulseChain is one to keep on your radar. I think there's even if you don't buy in or anything, I'd highly recommend looking into the project and the community.
So Justin was asking about open interest on Synthetix. I guess this shows it here, aggregated open interest. What does this tell us? That this could come down essentially?
Longs are piling up.
Yeah. Volatility. So it could get like a short squeeze or something.
We'll see that. We'll see.
Is this the
open interest?
Wizard?
The open interest, yeah, at the bottom. I was using this website as well. It looks more healthy for this than it looks for Zcash. It looks like people are piling in on Zcash.
Let's compare the Zcash
capital, as they call it, short-term capital, because they have to pay to long things.
Yeah, let's see Zcash open interest. Oh, welcome to the pizza. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. Zcash actually looks better, right?
No.
Put it on hourly. You have one. I mean, daily.
I think I did the maths, and I think that if
and let's take a look with the Synthetix on daily as well, so we can see the difference of messed up.
Is that one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's the open interest at the bottom, but for Synthetix, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You see how it correlates with the price?
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It should, kind of. Anyway, so
Could be market manipulation. I mean, the reason why these things could happen, it could be stuff like inside market makers know something. No, it could be something like insiders trying to push the price up so that insiders can dump. It's not healthy, is it? Because that's short-term capital, you know what I mean? So that's one way you can check if a pump is organic. Sorry, I'm just going to eat my pizza and watch you guys.
Axel had this one, Pengu strategy. What's going on?
Oh,
here?
yeah,
What can I do?
awesome. Well, this just launched today, I think. And I just love it. I mean, look how cool the website is. And it's one of those strategy coins.
It's on Abstract.
Yeah, on Abstract. And right now, Pengu took a big hit. So for me, it's on sale because, Pudgy Penguins, such a huge brand.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you mind explaining what a strategy coin is?
Oh, if you look at the docs,
is there anything to do with
better there than
mimicking MicroStrategy or not?
Yeah, they use the funds to buy. It's almost like a derivative, I think.
They buy the NFTs and then they automatically list them for sale at like 20% more than they purchased, and they keep stacking the NFTs. And then because they're removing the supply, they're always sweeping the floor. It makes the NFT price go up. Yeah, they're raising the floor price of the NFT, but at the same time, they're holding this stockpile of NFTs that they're always selling for more than they bought it for. So this was a hot narrative over the last couple of weeks, and then like a week ago, it started dying. All these strategy tokens started dying.
At some point, you have to sell your NFTs as well. How do you?
Yeah, they're automatically selling for 20% more or 15% more than they purchased them for.
Is this what Wizards?
You need people to come in and buy them. That's the thing, right? Like if nobody's buying the NFTs, then it's just the strategy companies buying them. Like for example, there was 2 competing punk strategies. There was a
no, that was it.
Punk strategy, and then there was the punk
auction. But
auction.
So it's like it's over. Like the party's over. No, it was great because it's one of these coins that pumped really nicely, above 100 million, and Theo was close to the money printer Cantillon effect, and he was kind of sharing it with us. So it kind of showed that we're getting closer to the newer narratives, and it shows that we're becoming a bit more agile and stuff. That was the cool thing about the whole strategy narrative.
Yeah, we did have this one really early.
Yeah, the cool thing about this Pengu one is it just launched today, I believe. So it launched after all the and it's doing pretty well for having launched today.
So they're buying Pengu token? Is that what's going on?
In terms of volume, I think so. Yeah, we got to read the docs. I literally just found it like during the stream.
Let's read the docs, guys. Come on, let's get our reading glasses on.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect Luca and all that, and all the work he's doing. He's doing a great job and everything. But I mean,
Pengu buybacks.
It sounds very, very dodgy for the long term, you know.
So they're not buying penguins; they're just buying Pengu token.
Pengu token, yeah. And the great thing about holding Pengu is that it's where you get the abstract points for participation in the network. And
you don't get them for trading though on abstract.
I think you do now. I think.
I was just listening to this interview with Proof of Eli, and he was saying that because that type of metric can be botted, so they specifically don't reward XP for trading.
But you get it for holding coins.
For example, like on Opensea, you can go in here and trade $1 million worth of liquidity, and you can speed run these chests, right?
Yeah.
But you can't do that on abstract with XP.
Okay, but you can hold the token, and then you get XP.
Yeah, you get the length of holding, maybe. Yeah. So if you bought the token, held it for 4 months without selling, that would earn XP. He was saying.
Yeah, I think now the NFTs earn XP too for holding them.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
Yeah. So I got a tiny bit of this, not financial advice, but I put like $100 and see what happens. I think it's like a longer hold. Longer in crypto probably means like a month.
We hold you up to scrutiny as well.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, it's scrutiny. But you know, it's just like the thing I love about this is the ecosystem and the people behind it are amazing. They're good people. You know, it's not a fly by night thing. You know, Luca Nets and Pengu and all that, and the VC funds behind it. They're here for the long term. You know, so even though it's a tiny layer 2, I feel like they're doing things right for the community.
Okay, I noticed when I bought it here, it doesn't have a profile picture, and then I get an alert saying the source code for this token is unverified. Be cautious when trading this token.
Yeah, that's how early we are.
Early?
I'm 99% sure that it'll get verified.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that I'm familiar with the developers, so I know they're not, you know, it's someone that they're not hiding behind a curtain or anything. So, but I know Abstract takes a long time to verify tokens, so that's why they have that little warning there. But still, you know, I wouldn't put my life savings into it. But you know,
yeah, I put $36
for fun only, as we say.
It's up 172% in the last hour. It's up 7,000% in the last day.
Yeah, launched today.
We see the chart.
Yeah, today came out. No, a couple hours ago.
Did you just buy?
Doubled up. It's.
I just bought it here.
Two M's.
Yeah, so
I see an M and yeah. Can I short that one?
Yeah, I
don't think there's a shorting mechanism yet.
Sell it all. Dump it.
You can buy a tiny bit. I would hold it.
Last time you
did that on a live show and sold something, I told you to buy.
I regretted it so much. Yeah.
This is the really difficult thing in crypto. If you know, like, if Theo tells me about Punk strategy at 1 million market cap, but I know that he bought it at 100,000 market cap, I'm like, oh, what's even the point? Do you know what I mean? I'm late, and then it goes above 100 million, and then Theo
this I literally just bought
he has
right
to sell his whole bag because he's been burnt in the past when he didn't take profits when Dick with butt pumped. So he knows he has to fully take profits. So then Theo just dumps his whole bag on me, and he's got like 10 times more. He's got like 50 times more tokens than me, and it's like that's the nightmare about crypto is we're all a bit traumatized, and we all feel like we can't be late and we can't sell late, and we're all just like taking profit quickly.
I have news. I'm unable to sell the token whatsoever. Oh, it actually and then gave me an error. I didn't hold it for long enough. I got negative.
You've got history, Theo. You've got history. They blacklisted you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a bit glitchy. I don't know about this.
Well, it just launched, so
no dividends. So it pays out dividends.
Yeah. I would hold it for a few months.
Okay, I'll try again. I was able to sell it.
Oh,
as soon as I said I couldn't sell it, that's when it went through.
Surely, like, how much is that Pengu worth in US dollars, and what's the market cap of the protocol in US dollars?
$30 that I'm playing.
$30. They have a huge treasury. Michael Saylor, watch out.
No, that's how much I'm trading.
What's the whole market cap for Pengu? I don't know right now. Let's see the next screen here.
Pengu.
It's high. It bounced back.
1.6 billion.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
What was it?
It's more than THORChain, many folds. And they sell like
what was the market? What was the market cap at launch, Theo? Just their market cap.
It recovered halfway from the dump.
See if
I told you Pengu wasn't going above 2 billion. I told you that it was just going to be on to the next thing.
Always right.
Well, I mean, with all these things, they're not totally dead necessarily yet. I mean, I would say if you think that Luca Net it's the same thing as like betting on Cardano, on Charles Hoskinson, betting on PulseChain because you believe in Richard Hart, believing on ETH, and then because you like understand Vitalik's view and everything like that. It's like if you I mean, say Luca's clearly got a good name in this industry, so I mean, if he was to do something where he'd like rug everyone, then he'd tarnish his reputation. So you're kind of know that it's got
he rugs the NFT holders. He diluted the NFT holders by launching a meme coin.
Yeah, the meme coin, the holders got given an equivalent value of their NFT
so that
in
argument,
the meme coin.
So you've proven me wrong there. It's just it's not a protocol, is it?
No, I'm just as skeptical as you are. I'm just as skeptical as you are. But I mean, the people that believe in Luca, believe in Pudgy, believe in the whole project, Aster, whatever, will.
Yeah, they're putting the penguins on the stage with Ice Spice and putting the penguins in the music video with Snoop Dogg or whatever. Yeah,
they're doing that with Bored Apes.
And the penguins are on the shelves.
That's exactly the same as Ethereum taking on billions of capital from financial institutions and Revolution. It's exactly the same as believing in Vitalik Buterin and the Ethereum community's ability.
No, but I mean it's the equivalent. I mean it's obviously not the same thing, but I mean it's the equivalent. It's like, do you believe that Luca can deliver? And like, yay or nay, bet accordingly, sort of thing.
But it's the same thing. No one can buy into a chart like that. No crypto. We're in a season where there's very little retail, and then everyone looks at the market cap and they go, "Oh, I'd rather go into something like Rex that's below 500. It's got more potential to maybe 3x, 5x." Whereas, it's just this curse of just like, we look at the market cap, we gauge how late or early we are.
Exactly.
I can't put that.
Exactly. I mean, and when things launch in this cycle, like, it's 1 billion protocol, 2 billion protocol, 3 billion protocol. You're like, what the hell? You're launching at billions and there's no meat on the bone.
Oh my god! Did you see the plasma chain XML? That dumped like a bitch. They must have launched a too high a market cap. That dumped like a.
Well, they're launching all of these protocols that are VC backed. They're launching too high market cap. It's so that VCs take all the meat off the bone and they don't leave anything. They just dump on retail. That's my main gripe with all these things.
XPL, yeah, plasma.
All is that the new chain that everyone was raving about?
They said XML.
Yeah.
It's plasma chain. It's Tether, isn't it? Tether's
exactly. Everyone was jumping on, and I no idea. Was it plasma?
Yeah.
XPL's plasma, yeah.
Pumped for a bit.
Nuked last day. Low recovery.
Ooh, damn.
That's a downtrend.
That's worse than the chart for Penguin strategy.
I wonder if Crown would play the
There's no structure there at all.
Did you guys try the Aster decks instead of Hyperliquid to compare them?
Yeah, I did.
Or to airdrop farm. Theo's going to be getting those airdrops.
Is it a bit buggy, Theo? Even James Wynn commented on how shit the airdrops were. I don't think everyone's happy.
I didn't get anything in the airdrop, and I thought I was gonna get. I did some, but didn't qualify. I don't know why.
I didn't even bother. Whenever there's hype something, I usually wait for it to die down to even.
Same, me neither.
But this is good. Now we can look at the volume versus Hyperliquid, and we can gauge which one is cheap.
I mean,
but the thing is, Hyperliquid has the whole community. It goes back to community. Yeah, Aster might have higher volume after the airdrop, so you go, oh, it's cheaper. But you know for a fact that Hyperliquid has shit going on their chain and like memes, and people are excited about it. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit different in a way. The community might push hype into being like the better investment there, probably.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But
they have the EVM machine. They have a hyper EVM machine. That's unique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you've also got to consider, it's associated to BNB. So, I mean, BNB's got loads of users, even massive whales in China and everywhere. So that's another community. Yeah, exactly. So it's sort of, it could be neck and neck. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. As I say, I'm not buying either of them, but still interesting to track.
Yeah, like I sold hype last night when it closed below the 125. Hey, Wizard, we're doing the 125 and the 44 moving average now, right? I understand the 125, but what does the 44 moving average do? I don't know what the plan is with that. I think I have the one. Yeah, I don't even have the 44. But anyways, yeah, this white line is the 125. So when it closes below that, I sold everything. But it was held support nice here at the 200. So probably not dead, but just for an optimized strategy, that's where I went.
So when can you buy back when it goes above?
So last night, I also sold all my Bitcoin and all my Solana, and I just put everything into JLP. So I'm just holding a fuck ton of JLP now.
JLP was Jupiter?
What?
Jupiter Liquidity Provider Token. Yeah.
Haven't Jupiter got shitload of unlocks?
And Matt, you like this? Ethereum still looks good, so I didn't sell any Ethereum last night. And BNB also looks good, so I didn't sell any BNB. But I did cheat. I cheated all my AVAX.
Aren't you worried about all the Jupiter unlocks?
No, this isn't Jupe token. This is JLP token.
So what's tell us about JLP token?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
We've talked about it on the show before. So if we go to
you're earning
JLP,
off fees or something.
Earn.
Yeah.
We have the JLP. 15% APY. It's a basket consisting of Sol, ETH, wrapped Bitcoin, USDC.
Where's the AVAX?
You want to go back to AVAX?
Now, for you.
Remember when AVAX was $35, guys? It's so volatile. What's wrong with this token? When it crashed and I saw the TVL go below 3 billion, I was like, what the fuck? This crash is next level. I couldn't believe it.
It really was.
Yeah, last cycle I got completely wrecked trading AVAX. So I just said to myself, well,
bad karma.
It's not good for me. I'm not going to.
But you realize there's stuff going on there. I mean, you can't.
Oh yeah. No. I don't.
Say it. We're not saying you have to hold it right now.
Yeah. I do not. No. I believe in crypto and like Bitcoin and crypto like as a whole, as like the whole industry. I believe it's going to take over. So like I said, I'm literally here for the long run. I may not hold a lot of these assets, but I don't totally dismiss everything.
Have we even touched on the tariffs or anything like that? Or have you just been having an interesting conversation, like more crypto centric?
Well, let's go back to my slideshow of tariffs here.
Yeah.
I also did a Substack last night of
Sorry, before the tariffs, can we look at what our token's doing? I'm not even looked in on that.
Oh, you don't want to look. Okay, so timeline of catastrophe. Here we go.
Buy the blood.
S&P 500 trades at record high. President Trump posts statement on massive China tariff increase and cancels meeting with Xi. And then we nuked. Dip buyers attempt to step in, and then it nuked again. And S&P 500 erases 1.2 trillion in 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Crypto down or sideways. This was last night. I made all these slides last night. Stocks closed red. Pepsi is up though.
So
I got some
Pepsi holders.
I will change my name.
Pretty well. There you go.
I will change my
Coke,
name.
how do you feel about this?
Nah.
Yeah, I will change my name.
Bullish Pepsi.
I'm on Team Coke there. I can't drink that shit.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, coal. Buy coal.
Buy coal, not the commodity. The crypto degen, brand new AI platform, which is
was it communist AI? Or what? No.
One huge green bubble. What is?
Yeah, I could go back to the
OAI,
the giant green bubbles here.
Burn the coal, pay the toll. Coke, you like that one, don't you? Your little closet right winger.
ChainOpera AI.
ChainOpera. It's got a fancy name.
We were literally just talking about it.
What the heck?
Bro, we were literally just talking about 10 minutes. Like, welcome to
Marty
the
Party reported recently that Trump said meeting with Xi is still on now. So it's just retail apprehension, emotional reactions. Exactly. Sergeant Pyroman shout out in the chat.
Let's go.
That's what it is. So, yep, tomorrow will be an interesting day. We'll find out
We'll say
what's going to happen to it. Huh?
Can we check if Sailor's posted some more orange on the chart?
Which post?
You know when he posts on a Sunday to say that he's buying on a Monday.
Oh, Sailor. Yeah, I can take a look at that here. I think he recently did buy a bunch, didn't he? Or he's been making posts.
Which means the MNAV must be really, really low now.
Yeah, he had posted "Don't Stop Believin'," and he posted this. So yeah, he's getting ready to buy. It looks like there wasn't a lot of orange circles in the last little while, so I guess he's going to be buying this dip essentially. You can go to Sailor Tracker.
Daddy Sailor.
Yeah, he's going to come save our
bags. He's pumping us.
He's gonna make a huge chaos at some point.
He is. This bear market's going to be interesting, man. I mean, it's going to be so interesting.
I guess I can't zoom in on this, but yeah, it looks like it's been a bit quiet for a little while, so he's getting ready for a big buy potentially. Maybe on Monday.
Yep.
He usually does it Mondays, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. And Mondays, it will be interesting anyway. What Trump will say, how the stocks will react, what's going to happen. We'll see. At the moment, I've been for a whole weekend. I've been sitting on my hands and do nothing. Hurry up to do nothing. For me.
Oh, that's crypto.
I mean, we had really record ETF inflows. Not this week, but last week we had massive Bitcoin inflows on the ETFs. So that's good. That's something to be bullish about as well.
And that'll do it for the show. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. It's been a great time. Any final thoughts from you guys?
It was fun. It was good to have all six of us, wasn't it?
It was good to see you guys again.
Be very careful with
don't cross margin with really exotic clients.
Stay safe. No crazy leverage.
Or stay short. Always stay short.
Chill. No.
Even if you were short, you were stopped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, everybody. See you on the next one. Moon Voice Podcast.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.